You know, I consider myself a reasonable man. I mean, I don't claim to be brilliant or all-knowing or anything. And being only 16 years old, I probably don't know what it's like writing a successful story. But I feel like I should contribute to someone's writing. And what better place to do that than at creepypasta.com. Or crappypasta.com, which is where I've ended up. Today, I will be reading for you what I personally believe to be the worst crappypasta on the internet. Bloody Fruit Loops of death. Once upon a time, there was fuck the narrator voice. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Jack. Jack was very ugly, but he liked to eat people. Gross. One day, he got obsessed with eating people, so he ate himself. As he bit down on his hand, the blood poured out and went all over the lovely floor. One day later, a man came into his house, seen the blood-covered floor, and started skating in it. Oh, this is going to be one of those stories. The man fell onto the knives drawer, and the knives spilled out and stabbed him. He died. Thank you. I couldn't get that after hearing the knives spilling out and then stabbing him. I couldn't grasp that he might have died. A lady came in the next day after that, and seen the blood-covered floor, again, amazing grammar today, and the man that was stabbed, so she moved on, and walked to the bedroom to watch some TV. Because the normal sane reaction to seeing disgusting child remains and a man with a bunch of knives in his chest is to just, ignore it. Whatever. As she watched TV, she noticed it did not have good signal. She walked over to the TV and electrocuted herself. Whatever. She was also dead. Thank you for clarifying that. I couldn't have imagined how electrocuting yourself, what kind of impact that might have on a person. She turned into a teddy bear and started to scare little children. Because that's the thing that just anyone who gets electrocuted can do. Saying, "Hey kids, I'm a bear that's gonna eat your flesh." Oh God. Fuck this story. After that, the mailman came about 2 hours later, seen her electrocuted body. Really? Saw. It's SAW, please. Try. He picked up the corpse and then stuffed it in the mailbox. Another mailman came the next day to bring some more mail. He opened the mailbox and seen the body stuffed inside. He got it, took it to a lotion factory, and then watched as they turned it into a bottle of lotion. Damn you, S.C. Johnson and family! Damn you! He then delivered the lotion to a pregnant woman. Oh, wonderful. She moisturized her skin with the blood-filled lotion. Her skin was so soft. Okay. When she had her baby, the baby's skin was soft too, but it was a red baby. No, see, you gotta wipe the blood off. I know it's really gross, but you gotta wipe the blood away. It's not red, probably. The baby then grew up to be a serial killer, stepping on all the Fruit Loops. Oh, cereal instead of cereal, cereal like the food instead of cereal like a series of very funny der-her-her. One day, the police caught him, and so they executed him by stepping on him like he did the Fruit Loops. Yeah, screw giving him a fair trial, no, just straight to execution by curb stomping. It was televised on national TV. Okay, whatever. They even showed it to preschoolers because if it's one thing you all remember doing in school, and I remember personally doing in school, is watching public executions. Once he was dead, they took his body and made meatloaf out of it. Gross. They sold it at the market for $5 million. Someone bought it. God damn, that's an expensive mass meatloaf. Someone bought it, took it home, and ate it. Then they got sick and died. Well, of course. Her body turned into a pile of Fruit Loops. Oh, Lord. Her kids ate the pile of Fruit Loops, and then they turned into Fruit Loops. 1 year later, the police realized that there was an amazing amount of people missing, so one day they looked for them. They found the piles of Fruit Loops and were like, I love me some... Really? I love me some Fruit Loops. Fuck you. You can't even spell that right. Oh, Fruit Loops, dot. So they ate them and they lived. Oh my god, they lived after eating something in the story. Most unorthodox. Then one day, they were driving home and flying Fruit Loops appeared. So they opened the window to the car and started eating the Fruit Loops as they eating the Fruit Loops as they flied. Once there were no more Fruit Loops to eat, they went to a pillow factory and purchased 5 billion pillows to dye red with blood. Then they slept on them. And they all started dreaming about the Fruit Loops taking over the world with microwaves. The end. What the actual fuck? I don't even. I don't even. Oh god. Oh god, this story is a pain. It hurts. I feel physical pain. My brain is literally hurting. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh god, it hurts. This story was atrocious. I'm not sure if it was intended to be an idiot thing. I mean, it's got 116 comments, for God's sakes. But just, why? Why would you write this? You know what? Okay, I can see why you would write this. Because you think being random is funny, and because Scary Movie doesn't, it's funny. Well, it's not funny. And people on the internet, like myself, are harsh jerks. And we will say our opinion and not give a shit what you think about it. And you should be probably doing the same. But regardless, I'm here to state my own opinion. Fuck this shit. This story is crap. The writer of this story, or the author, if you want to call it that, is crap. I feel bad for Dirtbutt having to wade through filth like this. I mean, god damn, Shallon. That's the author, by the way. Shallon, just don't ever fucking write something ever again. I don't care if you're filling out a resume. I don't want you existing on this planet anymore. I know that's really fucking harsh. And I can't believe I'm saying that about another human being, but just don't... I don't want to live on this planet as long as you're existing on it. Is that too much to say? I think that is too much to say, but I'm going to say it anyways. Fuck this story. It's shite. I hated it. And what else can you say but it's worthy of the title of Crappy Pasta. I give this a -5 out of 10 for execution by curb stomping. Tune in next week when we tackle Jeff the Killer fanfics. Oh!